Brawl Stars has 100 different brawlers and 110 different supers. Some of these supers are quite simple and just deals high damage, but some of them are made to only assist you to get kills. So today I'll try to get a kill with every single super in Showdown. The only rule we have is last damage that kills the enemy must be dealt using super. We also have a list that contains 15 different brawlers that have supers that are almost literally impossible to get a kill with. Some of these brawlers took hours to complete and some of their supers didn't even deal damage, so we had to come up with new ways to complete them. Keep watching to find out which brawlers these are and how we get the kills. But for now, we are starting with Shelly, and nothing much to say about her. Then with Nita, I had 12 cubes, and my enemy was a Mortis, but this guy really didn't know when to quit. Right after he killed my bear, I just spammed another one, and I'm pretty sure he was not happy. I expected a much easier kill with Cold, but somehow it took a while until this Rosa decided to save her super for next game. Bull was a bit tricky because his super deals really low damage, so I have to lower my enemy's HP, but I also need to use my super to get close to them to lower their HP, so it could have been much worse, but it only took 4 attempts. Finishing Brock in first try was unexpected, but Primo was as easy as I was expecting. Barley was a hard one since he is very vulnerable to attacks, not to mention the times where I got griefed, but luckily it didn't take forever like some other full Showdown brawlers. Poco was surprisingly awesome and I got first try. I even got another one in the same game. In the later of the video, there are some supers we will try to get a kill with, despite them being almost impossible. But for Rosa, that is just straight up not possible. So we will just use damage boost of super and get a kill. With that, we finished rare rarity. But we still have a lot of brawlers and our list is untouched, so let's continue. We have another really hard one now, since Jessie is both weak in Showdown and it is easy to dodge her super. And I also didn't realize the time when I get a kill with her super, but next game I was able to force Brock to go towards my turret. Dynamite was really weird since I expected to finish him so much more faster, but after a lot of fail, with the help of Gadget, I finally get it. Then we had another brawler who suffers from the same problem with Barley. After losing some games with this disgusting little thing that I don't even want to pronounce his name, finally I got the kill. I'm not sure he was not a bot by the way, because what the hell was that gameplay? Now we finally have one of the technically impossible brawlers, which is 8-bit. His super doesn't deal any damage itself, so we could use the damage boost to get a kill. Or I can torture myself by going for a kill with hypercharge and after charging it, missing the kill with only 1 ammo. Just an idea. Anyway, I had this game where people on the top killed each other and me and the BB were left for the showdown. I placed my hypercharge and lowered her HP a lot, but she was not gonna stand there and received hurt damage. So I pushed her from the bottom and she had no other choice than running into the third range. With that, we actually completed one of the hardest brawlers, but we have a lot more to go. With Rico, Leon stole my kill from me, but I quickly charged another one and killed the Leon. Daryl also had the same problem with Bull, so I was happy to get a free opportunity, but Kaze outplayed me with a perfect timed gadget. Because of that, I had to spend more than 20 minutes just for this kill. Now you might be curious about why it's 110 kills instead of 100, and it's time for a brawler with 2 different supers. Penny's super is a mortar, but with star power you can deal damage by just deploying it. But I don't want to just use this and get into the next one, so we will get a kill using both ways with her. But it would have been better for me if I just skipped, because dodging her super is not hard at all. I had to spend another 25 minutes, but finally when I lowered this bull, he just gave up, so we got killed with mortar. My calculations are always correct. Jackie is also one of the brawlers we can't get a kill, so I think this is pretty much enough. Now we have another impossible one, which is Gus. We can use her shield and get a kill with damage boost, but of course we'll go for the hypercharge skill. But charging his hyper is hard, and losing after charging your hyper is even harder. After countless attempts, this melody just ran towards me, and you know, I take it. With that out of the way, we finished super rare brawlers. 4 more rarity and 13 list brawlers to go. And we start with Charlie's husband. I wasn't familiar with your game, man. With Ems, despite playing good, I just kept missing kills. When I finally get it, I actually hit Prestige 1 with her. I sold my first place game with Stu to get the kill in the first game. Piper took a bit longer than I expected because apparently nobody gets close to you when you have your super. Also, this guy went into the zone instead of getting hits, and my kill got stolen here. But interestingly, the literal same scene happened on the next game, and this time I get the kill. Wham bam, here comes Pam! I needed some tries for Frank, but at the end was able to hit this clip. BB was also really fast. Actually, it was probably the fastest kill I ever get through this challenge. But don't ever ask how long it took to get a kill with B's super. You can't guess how happy I was after the kill. I was scared to not deal enough damage with Nani, but I guess I really underestimated her. I even get another kill in the same game. With Edgar, I got griefed by the spike, but after some time, karma hit him back. Grom literally took longer than some of the list brawlers. I hate him so much. I think Grom should straight up get deleted from the game. I hate this brawler. Alright, now let's get a bit faster. Bonnie is also a tricky one. I got a kill in my pony form, and next game saw the kid going invisible and get killed with super damage. It was really simple as you would expect, just like Colette, which happened very next game. Belle took some time, but I won't show them, it was boring. With Lola's hypercharge, I was dealing a lot of damage, so yeah. Nothing to say about Sam. His gimmick is using his super. With Mandy, I used my super hoping that it will hit someone, and it actually did, so I just went for the kill. To be real with you real quick, if you don't like Maze, like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Hank was kinda hard since nobody gets close to you when you have super. But here, I missed my main attack on purpose and hit this bull with my super. Her was so simple that I thought it was a bot, but apparently it wasn't. I swear to God, Lowry is a goddamn idiot. Getting him to work with you is literally impossible. But at the end, I was able to hit this cool clip. Angelo is also one of the tricky ones. First, I got a kill with poison effect of main attack. After trying to get a kill with super itself for a while, finally cornered this Piper and got my kill. With Betty, I get not only 1 kill, not 2, but 3 kills with my super. With Shade, we can't deal any damage in any way, so I just got a kill while my super is active. On the other hand, Meeple was a real pain in the ass. So many times either someone stole my kill or I messed up and hit them without my super. After all the pain, the kill I got was so simple that it pissed me off. With Trunk, it took a bit, but I was able to get a really close kill. Also, after 10 seconds, I get another super kill in the exact same spot. And with that, my Pookie Bears, we finally finished Epic Brawlers. Only Mythic, Legendary and Ultra Legendary was left, but yeah, that's like low canyonly still a long way. Morris, Creature of the Night. Terra was unexpectedly easy, just like Jean, where I pulled a stage 1 surge. It is also not possible with Max's super, so I just got a kill with speed boost. As you can guess, I expected Mr. P to take forever, but on my second try, I was able to corner a Fang and actually get the kill in 2 tries. It is ironic, but I also got the first place. Now we have another brawler from our list, which is Sprout. As you know, Sprout's super doesn't deal any damage, so it's technically not possible. But with his hypercharge, he deals some cheap damage. So we have to go with it. Sprout is one of the worst Showdown brawlers, and you want me to farm my hypercharge in Showdown and get a kill with it, which doesn't even deal instant damage. His hypercharge deals damage like every 1 second, but that timer doesn't start when super touches enemies. So you need to be lucky to instantly deal damage with hypercharge, or they will just get away from it. After a lot of fails, I got the spam on 500 HP and used my hypercharge. She was able to get away from the first super, but with Gadget, she was still able to get away from my second super. So after a lot more fails, I finally had this Leon who just ran towards my hypercharge after I missed 2 times. So we are finally free for like next 2 brawlers. This was only our 3rd list brawler, by the way, so we have a long way to go. I just rode my super with Byron, and even though it take a while, I eventually got the kill with Squeak. My fun didn't last long since we get to Lou. I thought I would be able to get my kill in first game and don't have to suffer, but just look at this. The damage of super is so low, so I have to reduce enemies HP, but most of the time this end up with me killing them. And even though I lower their HP, they just get away before my super kills them. After countless deaths, over 200 trophies, a lot of fails, and a map change, I finally got my kill. As you can see, we see super damage 2 frames after my main attack damage, and he only had 80 HP that exact moment. If my super dealt damage a bit later, and with a bit later I mean less than a second, my main attack would kill the Leon and I would have to continue suffering. But everything went perfect for me. We get Low finally out of the list. Now I thought it was time to relax a bit and get some easy kills, but next brawler was Ruffs, and I don't know why, but it took so long. Buzz can't kill with his super, so I just used it to assist a kill. Fang was just lucky with his weird hitbox, but I just take it, you know. We get to our next list brawler, which makes me realize most of these brawlers are mythic. East babies are really weak and doesn't deal much damage. Basically, nobody lets them get close. They are good to make enemy waste some ammo, but they are not good at getting kills at all. She's also not very good at this map, but luckily, I was actually able to lower this baby's HP, and for some reason, she just went straight up to my hypercharge. 1 baby was enough, so we completed Eve without much suffering. But I take a look at the list and realize this was just a start. Janet took a bit longer than I expected, but with hypercharge, I was able to hit my super. I changed my star power with Otis, so I was only shooting 3 ink drops, and that actually let me get the kill with the super. Another list brawler time, yay! It is busted this time. To get a kill with his super, you need your enemy to be on low HP and attack to your shield. But most of the people just won't do that. Also, he is really not a good showdown brawler. But I was lucky again, so it didn't took hours. After lowering this boost HP with a perfect time super, I got the kill. But we still have 9 more list brawlers to go. Gray is basically not possible, so I just get a kill using his super. With RT, I one-shotted a Surge with his super form. But I also wanted to get a kill with his super itself, so in the same game, I used hypercharge and get both kills. This time and this time it's Willow, just to get this clip. Even though I control someone, they can just get out from the zone. Also, Willow is really bad in showdown. But after some games, I got the perfect opportunity and sent Shelly into the zone. With that, we are almost halfway through our list. But from here, it only gets harder. Tag is not possible, so I respawned with super and get a kill. This video took a couple days to record. And it was April Fool's Day now, so Supercell had an event where brawlers had bigger hands. But look at the Chuck. Anyway, it took longer than I expected, but I finally got the kill by an accident. But we are not done with Chuck yet, because he doesn't only dashes, but also he throws sticks. He throws sticks. So I had to continue for a bit longer to get it. And finally, I was able to get the kill against this Surge. Charlie is also not possible, so yeah. Now it's time for the hardest kill of the push. I'm pretty sure almost none of you have guessed this brawler from the list. It's Miko. I'll just show it to you. His super is good to help him get kills, but just super itself is really hard. Because before you deal your super damage, your enemy is healed. This makes it literally impossible to get the kill in a 1v1. This time I want to kill this Leon, but a Grey came out of nowhere and killed him before I hit my super. And there's this time where I get mega out of her mecha and use my super, but out of nowhere everybody decided to team with her. I lowered this to 1 HP, but nobody else engaged him, so he just healed. And trust me, I have countless other healing and someone else stealing my kill moments. After literally hours, I saw these two cornering another Leon and I knew it was my chance. Leon tried to go into the zone to escape from me, but I was not gonna let him get away this time. With that, we finally finished more than half of the list, but next brawler is another list brawler and it is also as hard as Miko. Now Melody's super doesn't deal any damage, but her hypercharge gives her some weak ass notes that deals almost no damage. I thought I could get it in my first try, but this Gale didn't let me kill him like his life was depending on this. And now my forever suffering has started, because my big notes always killed enemies before hypercharge once could. And most of the games I couldn't even charge my hypercharge. Another problem is, to get brawlers low on HP, I have to attack. And if I attack, now I have to big notes, so I can't just attack with hypercharge notes. After more than an hour, I saw this Leon low on HP and just rushed to him from the top side, just in case if Gus tries to kill him. This time, since I didn't have my big notes, I was able to get the kill, even though we still have a lot of hard brawlers on the list. Next couple brawlers are a bit easier, so let's get them done a bit faster. Lily took some tries, but was nothing special. Clancy was kinda annoying because I didn't know they reworked his super, but I was still able to get it without much tries. With Moe, I get the kill by using his super form, but I also wanted to get a kill by just his super damage itself, which didn't take that long. With Juju, I accidentally stole Gregor's kill, but was able to get the kill in the same game. I kinda like all his mechanics, but I don't like his design. Is it just me? Lumi is really weak against assassins, but we got the job done. Things is basically not possible, so yeah. Also Jae-young, so I used his both supers to get a kill. Mino is also one of the most simple brawlers, and I expected Ziggy to take much longer, but I get it in like 3 tries. GG was really simple, I even got 2 kills in the same game with super. Glowy had a massive glove thingy. It was also easy, so with that, we finished Mythic brawlers. We will get the Najia later. Najia. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Anyway, now we only have legendary and ultra legendary left, but we still have 6 more list brawlers, so let's continue. Spike was really simple as you would expect, just like Crow, since he deals a lot of damage. Leon also has one of the supers where you can't get a kill, so I just kill Surge while I'm invisible. The damn this time, Sandy sucks in showdown. Also, his super deals almost no damage, so it will take forever. After a lot of fails, Rico was stuck on the top right, so I continued to push him. I really lowered his HP and I was able to get him with my super before zone does. Only 5 more list super was left to go. Amber had one of the fastest kills with super. It was lit. Just like Meg, right after I failed to get the kill, I just charged my super again and completed her. Surge took a bit long for my test, but he's a fun brawler to play, so it's fine. Now you might be wondering why we had 2 versions of the same brawlers in the list. Well, it's because Chester has 5 different supers and 2 of them are awful to get a kill with. We get a kill with heal because, yeah, you already know, okay? Shut up. With poison, I just one-shotted this berry. And from here, I failed so many times. Problem with stun is that it deals only 400 damage. So even though it's a good super, it's hard to get a kill with that. You already know the deal with slow, but I actually got so unlucky with it. I was about to kill this Edgar, but he used gadget. So I tried to lower his HP, but ended up killing him. Or I had this game where I almost get the kill, but Leon literally went into the zone instead of dying to my slow. Or this Surge who just dodged my stun super. After all that, I got the bomb super and just get a kill with it. So only slow and stun was left, and after some fails, I was at showdown against this Eve. I had slow, so I waited for the zone, and then I lowered her and used my slow. But she tried to go to the right side to get away from it. So I just went that way to block her from going there, and with that, I got the slow kill. After some more tries, I rerolled my super for like 6 times and finally get the stun. And just had a lucky situation with this bull, so I finally finished Chester. With that, only 3 more list brawler was left, but they all were almost impossible ones. Just like Cordelius. Now Cordelius doesn't deal any damage with his super or his hyper charge, but to my chance he has a star power that spawns 3 mushrooms in Shadow Realm. I think you know where I'm going with that. As you could guess, the problem is they both have to be low on HP, and mushrooms has to spawn right inside them, otherwise it's not like they'll just collect them, you know. So this kill is totally based on RNG, which sucks. Mushrooms failed me a lot of times, but after contest tries I lowered this buzz's HP a bit and used my super. To my chance, a mushroom spawned right in front of him and he ate it, but damage of mushroom was not enough to kill him, so I tried to only hit 1 ammo from my main attack, and with that I finally got the kill with Cordelius. I don't think anyone is interested with my kit kill or the Draco one where I actually got 3 kills just to make sure. Kenji was also really easy, so I finished him with no problem. Pierce took some tries, but I won't show them here, just take a look at the kill. And with that we finished legendaries. Only ultra legendaries and Ninja was left. At this point you already guessed the rest of the list. With Kaze's ninja form, even though I failed my first try, I still got a kill on the same game. But Geisha form, oh boy, I didn't even know if it was possible. For a second I thought I'd finish it in the first try, but yeah, I was delulu. The thing is, her super damage is really low, and it has the same problem with Sprout's hypercharge. It sometimes doesn't deal any damage at all. Either people was escaping, someone else was stealing my kill, or super was not dealing any damage at all. Like this Belle literally came back after getting away, and she still didn't receive any damage at all. But after a lot of tries, I finally got the kill on the Surge, which was a bot, so I had to continue. And yeah, after a lot more fails, it was another Surge, and this time super finally did its damage. So now it's time for our last disc brawler, which is Sirius. Wait. Before you get mad, go to comments and dox my best friend who lives in here. Hear me out, okay? Yes, Sirius has an easy super to get a kill, but I was at Prestige 2 with him. If you didn't watch that video, make sure to watch it right after this one. And because of that, I kept matching against teamers, so I couldn't even get my super. After like losing 100 trophies, I get this Chester with my super before he finds teammates to himself. And with that, we completed the list and get a kill with every super in the... Oh wait, I forgot Ninja. I'll not upgrade her, but I'll be honest with you, I don't have patience to push her out of the bot lobbies, so I just get a kill on this bot and we will be fine, okay? And now we actually completed the challenge and get a kill with every 110 supers in the game. Did I miss any, or is there any kills you are not satisfied with? Let me know. Also let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Hope you liked it. I mean, if you watched this far, I assume you liked it, so yeah. Have a nice day.